Good morning.
Good morning.
That's a good sign. People can answer. All right, so we're going to be starting with the F sharp major scale. So, quick review of that from last week. Then we're going to
Yeah,
do.
put your one in the first position.
Um, then we're going to work on um, a little bit of sound explorers where you're listening and playing back. And then we're going to work some more on Yankee Doodle. So that's the plan this morning. Starting with the F sharp major scale, and in order to help keep it interesting, adding my rock drummer over here. So we'll start with whole notes on F sharp. Ready and. Repeat the top notes. a listen and play back. And I will, for this first one, start on F sharp. So here's what you're hearing. Ready, play. Give it one more try. Here's a new one. Give it a try. Again. Here comes the new one. Again, and. Try it. Again. Alright, our new pattern is going to start on G sharp. Play along. One more try. New pattern. Try it. Give it another go. New pattern. Listen to it. Try again. Play along. Alright, new set is going to start on A sharp. Play with me. Different pattern. Along with me. Give it another go. New pattern. Along with me. Give it another go. One more time. Sorry. Forgot my pattern. I was thinking about the back. We are about Note of the new pattern is C sharp. Along with me. Again, and. Again, and. New pattern. Along with me. Again, and. One more time. New pattern. Along with me. Sorry for the goof. Again, and. One more time. Alright, so we are going to switch to Yankee Doodle. Quick review of everything we did last time. And then we'll be tackling the next section. So first part last time we did F sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, F sharp, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, F sharp, E sharp. So play that much with me. 2, ready, and. F sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, F sharp, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, F sharp, E sharp. One more time, first section. And then the second thing we did was F sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, F sharp. So, a second section along with me, and. Second section again, ready, and. Putting those two sections together as part of our review, starting on F sharp. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're going to go on. The next little tiny part is going to start on D sharp. It sounds like this. So if we kind of analyze it, we're on D sharp, we go up, we're back to the D sharp, we go down, we're back to the D sharp, we go up, and we go up again. Hopefully that'll help. That little section, ready, and. Alright, so let me demo that on the cello. Because kind of convenient fingering for this one, you're going to be in 4th position. Can you? No, you cannot see 4th position. All right, now you can see 4th position, and I'm headless. But that might be nicer anyway. So you're on the D sharp. Do that with a 2. E sharp would be a 4. 2 again. Reach your 1 backwards, so it's an extension backwards to play C sharp, D sharp with 2, E sharp with 4, and then we're just going to make a baby shift forward a half step, F sharp, still 4. And just kind of close and a little bit sneaky. So everybody together, the new phrase, ready, end. Let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Another again. 3, 4. So violins and violas, if you have been thinking D sharp, D sharp with high 4 on the G string, you're going to have 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2. So the fingers you're used to seeing, F sharp is the only finger that would be in the place you're used to putting it. Everything else is a high something, a high 4, a high 3, a high 1. 2 is where you'd usually have it in the key of D. That little phrase again, starting on D sharp, 3, 4. So the next phrase starts on C sharp. So for violins, that's going to be a 3. And it's got the same kind of up and down motion. So everybody can try that together, starting on C sharp, 3, 4. One more time, wouldn't hurt it any. 3, 4. Alright, so I will switch back to cello so I can give a cello fingering for that. So cellos, see, we're in 4th position with your 2 on D sharp. You're going to shift to 3rd position with your 2 on C sharp. And it'll be 2, 4, 2, extension 1. And then we're going to shift back a half step, so the slippy shift is low this time. And you'll end the phrase with your 4 on C sharp. So you're starting the phrase with your 2 on C sharp, and you're ending the phrase with your 4 on C sharp. Everybody trying it together, starting on C sharp. 3, 4. Again, end. Okay, putting those 2 together, starting on the D sharp. All the new stuff of today. 3, 4. Baby shift, shift. Stretch, shift. Let's try it again. 3, 4. Shift. Switch back over to the piano, so we have the piano demo fingering. Pretty straightforward, as long as you remember to keep your fingers where they were at the beginning of the song, with your right hand on group of 3, left hand group of 2 with 3rd finger on the C sharp. So if we're doing those 2 sections, starting on the D sharp, 2nd fingers first, 3, 4. And then your next phrase starts with 3rd finger. And the big thing to remember there is when you hit the 4th finger to play the B, that you want to make sure you're next to the group of 3 set. Put that finger staying next to the group of 3. Same 2 sections. Ready, end. So we're going to go on to the next little tiny section, which starts on D sharp again. Sounds like this. So it is almost the same as the first section you did. The difference being you've got a D sharp at the end. So let's try the new one that's like the old one, starting on D sharp. Again, and. Alright. It's like musical chairs, but musical instruments. So cellos, you are going to be back in fourth position for this new one. 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, slippy shift forward, 4, and then D sharp with 1. So the note that you started the phrase on with a 2 is now a 1 at the end of the phrase. If you forget and go back to a 2, it's not going to be the end of the world, but that lets you have a closed hand position right there. So everybody together on the third part of the new stuff, starting on D sharp. 3, 4. Do it again. 3, 4. One more time, and. So violins, we're going to go on your okay, and I'm going to explain the next two measures, and then I'll go back and play the violin a little bit. So next two measures are going to start on C sharp. So cellos, you either want to think of it as I'm in lowered second, and my 4 is on C sharp, or I've reached up to from first position to put my 4 on C sharp. I think the lowered second is the better choice. The fingering's going to be C sharp with a 4, F sharp on the D string with a 2, E sharp with a 1 on the D string, G sharp on the D string with a 4, F sharp with a 2. Another way to think of it is putting your 2 on F sharp on the D string, and if you have done that, then your C sharp should be magically there on the G string with your 4th finger. So you're starting on the 4th finger note. 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2. Everybody together, starting on C sharp. 3, 4. C sharp, F sharp, E sharp, G sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Again, and. C sharp, F sharp, E sharp, G sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Again, and. C sharp, F sharp, E sharp, G sharp, F sharp. Alright, so we are going to start on the third section where the D sharp starts. If you're looking at the book, that would be measure 13. If you're just doing it from ear, then that would be the third section, starting on D sharp. So for cellos, it would be 4th position, 2nd finger on the G string. Everybody ready? 3, 4. Slippy shift, 1 shift. 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. Again. Same spot. 3, 4. Alright, starting with today's new stuff. The first time we hit that D sharp. 3, 4. Now C sharp, A sharp, C sharp, our third section, D sharp, C sharp, F sharp, E sharp, G sharp, F sharp. Alright, so once again, today's new part. Switching to the violin if you hadn't figured that out. F sharp. Starting on D sharp, today's new part. 3, 4. This fingering works the same for you. You just need to remember that your G string will not look at the same way it does in the picture when I'm playing the violin. So just start on the G string with fourth finger on your D sharp. Same section, everybody. 3, 4. Switching to the piano, still the same section. Starting on our D sharp. 2, 3, 4. Let's take it from the very, 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 very beginning. Everything you know. 2, 3, 4. Sweet. So assuming I can find this really, really, really fast. Alright, last time, Yankee Doodle takes the train. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully everybody had a really good time this morning. Next week will be more in the key of F sharp. We might hit the minor key. I haven't decided. We will work the second section of Yankee Doodle if you'd like to try that up an octave thing, or you can keep working in the octave where you have been working. So we will keep the same song for another week since it's July. So any questions? Now's your chance. Otherwise, I will see you next week.
Good job. Thank you, Marianne.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, people.